Okay, I'm at a project called Canyon Point. This is for Mark Ingersoll with SX Properties. It's a pretty good sized project here. I'm showing you these maps that I all have saved to Google Drive. But he wants asphalt repair, he wants curb repair, and then he also asks for seal and stripe. The seal and stripe's going to be enormous, so I'll give you those quantities here in a little bit. But Mark provided a really nice aerial map with the patches and their sizes. He also noted on each patch that there might be roots, or maybe it's a catch basin, like this one, for instance. Patch number 6 says 10 by 10, and another 10 by 10, and he says catch basin. And I'm going to kind of go around and show some of these. I won't show all of them, but this map does show every location. Okay, so there you have it. There's patches 1 through 20. Some of these areas, though, have multiple patches at them. You know, for instance, patch number 5 right there has a 12 by 7 and a 35 by 5 that it points out to. All right, so please follow that map. That's in Google Drive. But also, I wrote down all the different patches, so you can push pause if you want and write those all down. But I've got them all written down. Like patch number 5 has a 12 by 7 and a 35 by 5. Number 6 has a 10 by 10, a 10 by 10, and a 42 by 4. So please follow all those patches 1 through 20 based on the map that I put into Google Drive and I just showed you. I also put little notes next to some of them. TR means tree root damage. CB means catch basin or drain, or like a drain on number 10. So I'm going to take you to specific ones like this where it says catch basin and drain, and maybe like this one right here where it says partial failure. I'll take you to this one too that says enclosure. Okay, so patch or number 6 location, you got 10 by 10 and 10 by 10, and that's around 2 catch basins. And then it also says on this that you got a line right there that you can see down the drive aisle. That drive aisle right there is basically indicating a 42 by 4 foot drain line. So he's just talking about the flow line right here. He's talking about this flow line getting taken out and redone. It doesn't look bad, in my opinion. I do see the cracking down the middle, so I could see maybe he wants that done. This catch basin doesn't look bad either, but he wants it done. Okay, so all these locations, if approved, and here's another catch basin right here. So I was thinking he's either wanting this one done or the one that's back previous to it. But if you follow the map and mark the locations, I will make sure to get out here and confirm the locations and have them ready for locate. Okay, same thing with the curb repairs. Just a second. I just kind of skipped on that whole curb conversation. I'll get back to that. But I'm at the back of the property. So there's the front of the property to the left. I drove all the way back to the back of the property to show you this 120 foot by 4 foot partial failure. That's right in this area right here. It was already patched once down here and goes around the corner. You've got a catch basin and you've got just some asphalt failure just that follows past the catch basin. The catch basin area is not bad. It's just the flow line. It's just getting worn out a little bit, and so they want to get it replaced. They've had a couple different patches done at one point. Just trying to stay in the car so I don't get my phone all wet. All right, so that's basically what you're seeing on the asphalt repairs. I've looked at the catch basins. I've looked at where there's tree root damage. You know, you typically have about 1 or 2 tree roots per area. The catch basins, and this is for Wepler's benefit, the catch basins are fine. No risers needed. They just need to be reset, or not really reset, just asphalt needs to be redone around them. It might be that that one side of the catch basin has sunk a little bit, but there's no issues with the actual catch basin itself. So we just got to rework the asphalt around them. Okay, so that's it on the asphalt. Then you've got another map that shows curbing. So here's the whole property, and there's lines that take you right to the exact spots where the curb repairs are. So for instance, on this corner right here, C4, 50 feet, he's got it marked on there. You've got C5, 56 feet. It's that whole planter right there. These are all 6x8 curbs. All right, and since we're doing a seal coat and stripe, some of these curbs that are getting repaired will need to be repainted, but I'll have that factored in. So, real detailed map on the curb locations and how big they are, so please follow that. I wrote down all the curb quantities by their numbers, so go ahead and write this down. C1 through C18, and you'll notice at C10 and C12 there's multiple measurements there, 20 foot and 14 foot, and you can see that on the map. So if you'd like, you can use their map as our aerial maps for both when it comes to the asphalt repair and the curb repair. Very detailed. All right, I want to talk about seal coat, crack fill, and striping now. There's two entrances. You've got this entrance and this entrance here. For seal coating, there's lots of carports, and I would say this probably needs to be done in 3 phases. And we need a day of power washing on the curbs because the curbs are pretty dirty. This is kind of what the curbs look like at one of the locations. Kind of flaked and a little bit dirty, and they're starting to fail in some areas, and that's why we're doing a lot of curb repairs. Okay. But because of the carports, there's also a lot of handwork to do, edging and whatnot around the carport posts and up against garages. For instance, you have got a garage right here that you got to seal coat right up to the garages, so we got to be careful not to do any overspray. Make sure we're edging. Crack fill, though, I've got, let's see, what did I write down? Crack fill, I got 2,500 lineal feet of crack fill. Seal coat, I'll have the seal coat measurement figured out for you, and it'll be put on Workman's with the quantity. Striping, 86 plus 347 each. That's how many parking stalls there are. Figure 18 feet per stall, so that's 86 plus 347. The ADA symbols, we've got 7 ADA symbols with the blue background. We got cross-hatching, 450 lineal feet of 4-inch cross-hatching. Yellow painted speed bumps, they're 2 foot wide, and there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 different speed bumps in here, all at 20 feet. So there's 220 lineal feet of yellow painted speed bumps. Red painted curb, 2,800 lineal feet. 4-inch no parking fire lane stencils on the red curbing, 50 each. So if we do 3 phases of seal coat, I would say we could stripe same day on the 3 phases, and then come back another day to do the red painted curbing and the 4-inch no parking fire lane stencils. All right, so this is for SX Properties. This is out in Bothell, not too far from the other project I looked at for Mark Ingersoll. And that's it. Any questions, let me know. But this will all be on Workman's. And these maps will be saved on Google Drive for reference. Thank you.